So welcome to the can anybody just pick up some 3D paints and paint a t-shirt with no talent review, plus a review of these paints, these fabric paints. Are they any good? You know, I bought them based on the fact that based on reviews basically, and it turned out to be the cheapest one out of the ones, apart from the professional paints. Also bought this. I was doing a review on this because I needed another black paint. And as you can see, I've already done some painting and stuff. First off, I was doing some drawings. That's a nice bee. Did this as well. Did that. And then I've also done some, I did that. That's going to be what I'm going to try and draw. I'm hoping it'll be a little bit better than that. But that's going to be my inspiration. I mean, it's got a happy face. That bit there, it ain't great. The bee ain't great. That is what I've gone for because I was going to do lots of little different bees, but I may not have the paint to do it. I've also done some paintings. I did this. Looks like a bear in the background. I'm pretty impressed with that, to be honest with you. I did my spider, which, to be honest with you, I'm not that impressed with it. I should have just left it as it was without the spider. And then I did a bee, which, you know, it looks alright, you know. So that is the level of my talent. So what we're going to need is, so this one we're going to do, I'm going to draw on a shirt, if it works, paint the shirt, and wait for it to dry and see if it turns out alright. First thing you're going to need is a little bit of cardboard. I'm not sure if it's too big or too small. Then you also need a shirt. This shirt, I bought 10 3XLs for about 25 quid. I'll probably put the link down in the description. And washed them, so it's all good to go. I'm just going to pause it and while I put it on the board. So yeah, welcome back. This will be at the front of the t-shirt. I left it a little bit hanging. I'll put it behind there where the neck is, tucked under the stuff here, tucked under the stuff here. So I've got a pretty stable platform. I've had to take everything off the table. But luckily I've got a decent sized table to do this. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and draw my design. But I'm just going to go for a little vape and I'll be back in a mo. So I've had my little vape and now I'm going to try and draw. I took that underneath there to see if I can be a little bit good. Basically I'm going to draw a thing there. That's where you put all the words. And then I'm going to try and draw the bee here. I'll see. So just give me a sec. I'm just going to pause it, repause it and show you what I'm doing. And see how easy it is. So this is what it looks like at the moment. It's very difficult to actually draw on this. Maybe I need something more flatter underneath. Maybe I need it tighter or something. But at the moment it's kind of quite hard. I'm probably going to make it longer with the black paint. So yeah, I'll just try and draw my bee now and see what will happen. Here's a smack. So I've enlarged it a bit. Like I say, it's a bit difficult to do to draw on here, so I'm just going to be a bit hard to draw my bee. As you see, I've got that there, that there. Now I need to draw my bee. I mean, he looks a bit happy, that guy, but it's just that bit there. I'm just not feeling it, but hopefully I'll be alright. So I'm going to draw the body of the bee if I can. It's going to be a big fat bee, ain't it? To be honest with you. But I'm going to try. I'll just show you how hard it is to draw. And this is just going to be one-handed. It's just drawing really easy now. How mad is that? Maybe I was supposed to do it with one hand. Right, I'll try and do it with one hand. So first off, we're going to need the body. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's not going to work. So this is basically, I'm just going to try and do the body. So I'll be back in a minute. I think I may have drawn the body too big. I ain't really got room for the head. I'm going to try and draw it without the brown thing, without that, and just put the head in if I can. It's going to look a bit mad. You know, it's the first time I've done it. I am an amateur. I've never done this thing before. And all you can do is trying things in life and see how it pans out. So the head is looking a bit mad. Really, really mad. It's got a big fat body and a little tiny head. But we're getting there. It is quite hard to do. You do have to be very careful. This is, this shirt, by the way, is 170 GCM. So I'm not 100% sure if it's good enough. But, you know, we'll keep going, see what it pans out to be. So we got the fingerprint, the fingers in. Where is it? Over here. There you go. Got the fingers in. We got the thumb. I mean, the thumb ain't great, but you know. And now what we're going to do next is... what am I going to do next? I'm going to put... I'm not sure about... We're going to try and put the second hand in, I think, if we can. I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be any good. Now we've drawn a crazy hand. Yeah, it's all looking a bit crazy. Right, now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put in the tentacles, see if we can get them all nice and smooth. Then I'm going to put the wings in and see how it looks. I mean, it's coming along, yeah, and it's coming along. And there we go. We got a little tentacle there, a little tentacle coming off here. Starting to get a bit of stuff there. I don't think I've cleaned the table properly, but we are amateurs after all. So we'll know that for next time. Make sure there's no crap on the table. And now what I'm gonna do is put the wings in if I can. Yeah, wings next. There we go. We've kind of got the wings in. I might just like bring it out a little bit more, and yeah, we'll see what it looks like. So what we're doing is now we're going to get the base marker. This is basically to go around all the edges. Now, based on my paper experience, it's not been great, but this is fabric paint and this is fabric, so hopefully it should be a lot better. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to outline it all in the black tulip paint and see if it's any good. Hopefully I've got enough paint to go around everything. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do the bee first, then this, and then see where I am with the wings. But I'll update you every time I do it. So this is what I'm doing so far. It seems relatively easy. It's a lot easier doing it coming down than it was coming up. There you go, I've done this bit. It's going to be a bit tricky doing this bit here. And then There we go. Getting there. So, you know, that's what it's like. You know, it's taking shape. It's like, I'm not sure if we got enough paint in this to do all this. Well, we should have for this one, but yeah, now we'll do the lines. Look at all this. That's where the B will be, the stripes. Don't worry if it's not straight or anything, it gives it character. Alright, so I'm just going to finish off this. I'll show you the foot if I can. There we go. Might as well do something on live. Oh my gosh, not the greatest foot in the world, but it will do. Yeah. We definitely need to do the fingers. You know, I was doing so well at the beginning, and it's like, I think it's because I'm not using two hands. Let's do that. That and that. Alright, so I'm gonna pause it and then I'm gonna do the thingamajiggle back in a moment. And hey, presto, we have got what looks like a decent bee holding a sign. Wonky leg. I think the hand's pretty decent there. I think them fingers are there. You know, we got that. I mean, yeah, it looks a bit mad, but now what I'm going to do is outline the wings if I can. But I mean, it's taking shape. The black paint seems alright. It can be quite hard to do the outline because you're squeezing it and stuff, and my thumb's a bit achy, but you know, everything seems alright so far. I may have to just do a couple of touches, uppies a bit. Right, and there we go. We've got some of the wings. Wing, wingish, wing. Doesn't seem that big, but you know. So it goes. Yeah. So I do have black paint in here. Somewhere, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the bits in black that I need to paint on. I'm going to paint the bits in yellow to make it a bee yellow. I was trying to get a golden yellow brownie type of thing going on. I'm not sure if I can, but I'll go with the yellow. See, I do have fluorescent yellow. At the same time, I'm not sure if yellow is going to work because yellow tends to be going a black background. So I might have to do it all in black. I don't know, but I'll do it one bit at a time. The wings need to be a light blue. Now, I do have a light blue, but I found it ain't that light, so I need to somehow make it lighter, which I'll Google just to see what colours I need to mix. Well, yeah, it's a long video, but I'm just showing you, you know, anybody can do it. You don't have to be best drawer in the world, as you can tell, but, you know, the next bit I'm going to... You see, I want to do this. the next bit, I'm going to do the wings first. See how it goes. Yeah, I'll do the wings. I'm just going to have a little, Google how to make a lighter blue. So I've mixed white and blue together, and we'll see how it pans out. Yeah, so it's doing alright, I suppose. It's a decent looking blue. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to pause it because you need to use two hands to tighten it all out and stuff like that. But, I mean, I would prefer it a little bit more lighter, but I'll see what happens when I go along. Right, and there we go. We got the blue wings. I'm thinking to myself, maybe I should have dried this. So for future reference, once you've painted it black, let it dry for 4 hours, then come back to it. I've started, so I'm going to finish. But, it looks alright, I suppose. And now I'm going to do some, like the veins of the wings in. I decided to go with this one. Gold glitter. Just going to see if it's alright. Just give it a little bit more colour into the wings. That's so cool. So gold glitter might not have been the best thing to do. It comes out very thick. You only need an absolute tiny bit. Well, I think that would last a long time, that would, considering how thick it is and how good it is. Much better than the other two paints. But the other two paints did the job. I also coloured in the blue eyes up here, got a bit of black on the thing. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try out one of these blacks. Is it this one? We've got metallic black. Put these over here. And we've got another black somewhere. Lamp black. I think the lamp black is what I'm supposed to do. And I'm going to paint black. No, yeah. Yeah, I would. But I'll come to it, but it's going to be black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow. And we'll see how it goes. But, it's taking shape. It's looking alright. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to move this over, make it less spongy. It does look a bit spongy, doesn't it? I may have to just make the wings all glittery, to be honest with you. And yeah, I'll do that. I made the wings more glittery. So that's what I've done. Gone for a little bit of glittery. A bit too much glitter, to be honest with you, way too much. But I still like to put some veins on it. I'm not quite sure what I really want to vein it, because when you're doing the outline, I'll probably go for some white. Shall I do some white? I'll do some white and see what it looks like. There we go, I've done some white. Looks alright. It is 3D paint after all. I'm not sure what the normal un-3D paint is like, but we're getting there, and that's what counts. Yeah, now I'm going to have to do some black. See what happens. Back in a mo. Right, and we now have a black bee. Done the foot, done the tail, done a couple of stripes, done the head, done the tentacles, the tentacles. I decided to do the fingers black. And what I'm thinking I'm gonna, that gold there, I think I'm gonna just put it on this bit, because this is the notice board. Put it there as well. And then we'll see about getting a yellow bee. So yeah, back in the room. And there we go. I managed to do this bit, but the top bit came out a bit wonky. But got that bit. I mean, I'm thinking I could do the bee in this colour anyway. It does look a bit yellowy, doesn't it? But I'm going to go with a full yellow, so so we can test them all out nearly. We've got a nice, lovely. Is that a yellow? That fluorescent yellow. Got a yellow in here somewhere, have we? There we go, yellow. We'll have a butcher's at that. And if it don't look great, we can put in some fluorescent yellow in there. But we'll have a see. Well, I think it's taking shape. It's looking alright, I reckon.